Let me try to guess at something and you tell me how close I am to being right.
Let me try to guess at something, and you try. You tell me. Let me tell you.
This whole move was done behind Will's back, and he just found out now, and he stormed off to his agent's office to see why he doesn't have approval.
This whole move was done behind Will's back, and he just found out now, and he stormed up to his agent's office to see why he doesn't have approval. This whole move was done behind Will's back. This whole move was done behind Will's back, and he just find out why. He just find out now, and he stormed off to his office. His agent's office. His agent's office. He stormed off to his agent's office to see why he doesn't have approval.
Yes, and talk to him when you're talking to him.
After all the time we spent working side by side.
After all the time we spent working side by side.
Oh no, it's a great idea. That's the whole point of getting drunk.
You do things you never do in a million years if you were sober.
Do things you'd never do in a million years if you were sober.
My lovely bride would like to say something to you.
Ted, I'm sorry I hung up on you earlier.
Dad, I'm sorry I hung up on you earlier. I hung up on you earlier.
What I should do is just tell him who Victoria is so he can be happy. Or you could tell him that you're into him and then you could both be happy.
Or you could tell him you're into him. Or you could tell him you're into him, and then you could both be happy. And you could both be happy. I have a point.
Okay, fair enough. I've got to prove a point to a friend, so you just gave me your number, and your name is Amy.
I've got to prove a point to my friends. I've got to prove a point. I've got to prove a point to friends. Does everyone snort up this much when they cry?
Does everyone snot up this much when they cry?
Does everyone snort up this much when they cry?
I am never supposed to see this girl again.
I am never supposed to be seeing her again. I'm never supposed to see her. I'm never supposed to see this girl again. I'm never supposed to see this girl again.
All right, you're gonna see some things.
Alright, you're gonna see something.
This wasn't how I thought the night would turn out. This was finally supposed to be my big moment with Robin.
This was finally supposed to be my big moment with Robin. This was finally supposed to be my big moment with Robin. This was finally supposed to be my big moment with Robin.
Is this just because you lost your Get Psyched mix?